Right. This is Short Mama 757 couponer, and yes, I'm late putting this video up. I just got home around 10:30, and then I just did this. Now, none of this stuff is, I didn't write it down like I usually do my normal breakdown. I never write down my clearance when we do the clearance, because to me, it's just too much. So I'm just going to jump right in. I do have receipts. As you can see, I got receipts. And I can tell you where these coupon, what scan for the price, what had to be override. I'm going to tell you all of it. Okay, so let's start off over here. I'm going to start off over here. Woo. I had to write down everything. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus. Yeah, okay. Now, right here. This right here, none of these items, no, let me stop lying. The shampoo, the purple one had to be override, okay? The purple one had to be override. It rung up for $3.60, and it had to be override for $1.80, okay? Also, the Chic razor rung up for $5.40, and the store had to override the price for that, I think, to $2.70. So these was the purple one, this one, also this one over here had to be override, okay? And this had to be override. Now the clay one do not have to be override, okay? That one rung up for the $1.50. Also for this game right here, the one that said the Tropical Sunrise did not have to be override. It rung up for $2.25. Also this big bottle drop thing, pause. It did not have to be override. It rung up for, hold on, let me tell you what it rung up for. Hold on. $5.37. It did not have to be override, okay? So we got that covered. Okay, now the coupons I used. Okay, so the only coupons I used for this one was the L'Oreal 4 off of 2 that was in our January 2020 Retail Me Not, and the Chic razor coupon, the $4 off of 1 that was in our January 20 Smart Source. Those were the only 2 coupons I used on this transaction. I don't know if the digital came off for the gain or not, but probably most likely digital came off with the gain. And I used my 5 off of 25 that was in our ad. So that's pretty much all I used. I basically got all this L'Oreal for the overage and the Chic razor for the overage, okay? So this was this. Oh, and I also had to put 2 gums with this, okay? So you see those 2 double mint gums is the reason why I had to do that. Okay, so you see my total was a negative $1.20 after taxes and everything. I ended up paying 16 cents for this transaction. Now, I know some people probably say I don't need that shampoo, but my personal thing is I would get something that I don't need or don't want, as long as it give me overage, so I can get the items that I actually want and need, okay? That's me. Now, I'm going to put all this detergent probably in one big bundle and sell it because I don't need it. I don't want it. But it helped me get what I wanted. So that's how I coupon. That's just how I coupon. Okay, so that was that one. Okay. Then after that, I did this transaction at another store. This one I did pay some money because I wanted the toilet paper. Anytime we get these big things of toilet paper, let me tell you, now I always complain because I hate when they say 9 equal 40, or, you know, I just feel like 9 equal 9. But I do have to say that Cottonelle one and these Quit and Norbert do last a long time. It really do. So, okay. So the Viva paper towel, I want to tell you something I found out. Some stores have a 50% off sale, and then others have 70% off sale. Okay, and some have a 70% off, additional 70% off. I found that out when I did this deal over here, okay? So at this store is a 50% off, okay? So I wish it was a 70% off with this toilet paper. So the toilet paper rung up for the right price. All this toilet paper did not have to be key in, did not have to be override. It rung up for the correct price. Actually, No, I can't say everything rung up for the correct price here. But at this store, this rung up for $1.30-something. I think this rung up for $4.72. This rung up for $4.50, $4.50, $4.50, $4.50. Okay. The clay, the L'Oreal clay rung up for $1.50. The Suave shampoo for the kids did not ring up. It is smart. It had a clearance sticker on it, but it still rung up for $2. So they gave it to me for $1. They hit the 50% off. This L'Oreal did ring up for the clearance price. I think of $1.80. $1.80. Okay, and then this rung up for $1.80, and then that rung up for $1.50. Okay, also the razor had to be keyed in. This rung up for $3.12. Both of them did rung up for $3.12. Hold on, I got something else back there. Okay, and this rung up for, this is a CoverGirl mascara. This rung up for $1.12. Okay. So that rung up. Okay. So the things that did not ring up was this. And I already told you about the razor. Those are all the things that didn't ring up. Everything else did ring up, including all of the paper products that I have right here. Okay. So this right here, as you can see, everything that came off. And I ended up paying $16. This is just me rounding it up. That's why I have $19 right there, because I rounded up for the CHKD thing. But anyway, it was $16.38 for this transaction. So I feel like that's a good, because I really wanted the paper product. And if you look at it, each one of these paper products was like $4 and some change. Like each one of these. So come on now. Like $16. Yeah, I used that overage, and yeah. So this transaction, I had really did not calculate nothing in this transaction. I think I just got greedy and I was just grabbing stuff. And then on top of that, my cousin, she had some fireworks that she decided that she didn't want. So she was like, here you go. And I put them all in my basket because I didn't want to put nothing back. So I didn't really need 5 of those fireworks. I was still been at the $25. But anyway, it still was a good deal. I had some overage, so I don't care. We just have fun on the clearance event. We just have fun. So all the fireworks rung up for $2.02. The gain did ring up for the $2.25. All 3 of them. All of them is the same scent, the Tropical Sunrise. Now, like I said, the Viva, the purple one, did not ring up. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all where to find these coupons. I'm sorry. I'm over here just talking away and did not tell you where to find the coupon for this transaction right here. So, I used the L'Oreal coupon, which is in the January 20 Retail Me Not. I also used the Quentin Norbert coupons, which is in the January 6 Retail Me Now or the January 27 Retail Me Not. I used the Shea Moisture $3 off coupon that was in the January 27 Retail Me Not. The 50% off Cotton Nail that was in the January 6 Smart Source. The CoverGirl Eye $2 off that was in the January 6 Smart Source or the January 27 Smart Source. The Viva Pop-Up 50% off that was in the January 6 Smart Source. And the Suave Kids 2 off of 2 that was in the January 20 Retail Me Not. Okay, so those are all the coupons I used. Oh, and also the Chic Razor $4 off coupon that was in the January 20 Smart Source. So these are all the coupons I used in this transaction. I just want y'all to kind of know where I get my, where to find the coupons. So, okay. So I already said that the purple one did not ring up and the razor did not ring up. Everything else rung up for the price it was supposed to be. Okay, so really it was no coupons used here. Really used here. I used that 4 off of 2 for for the L'Oreal, which I already stated. I think I told you that it was in the January 20 Retail Me Not. And the Chic Razor coupon that was also in the January 20 Smart Source. So those was the main two coupons I used. And then I think I used the 5 off for 30. I mean, the 5 off for 25 for the gain. And my 5 off for 25. Same here. I used the 5 off for 25 here. So, let's see what everything came off. All the discounts. And my total was $26.98. And guess what? I got that $5 off. So, that was that one. Okay, so this is right here is my last transaction. So, my last transaction, this was like the craziest thing. This store would not override anything. Like, if it's not ringing up for the extra, well, this store was 70% off. Okay, this is how I found this out. This store was 70% off. If it wasn't ringing up for the addition of 70% off, then they wasn't giving it to you. I'm sorry. You just gonna have to walk out the store and be mad because they wasn't giving it to you. They said they got word from their district manager. If it don't ring up for the extra 70% off, don't key it in. Point blank, period. Okay, so that being said, I couldn't get, they had so much stuff and I couldn't get a lot of it because even though it would ring up discontinue, it wasn't ringing up the additional 70% off. Like this store and I think another store actually had like the 75 ounce Gain Tropical Sunrise detergent, but it did not, and they had it on clearance, but it did not ring up for the extra 50% off. So you couldn't get it. Like, you ain't gonna want to pay the $7.50 for it. You want that extra 50% off. So that was that. Also, this store had the finished tab pot. I mean, when I say I was like, this store had, like, I could have done a killing at this store. So I didn't want to walk out this store empty-handed because I had to drive a little ways to come to this store. So that being said, these at this store rung up for 81 cents. And I took them all because I just didn't want to just walk out the store with nothing. Let me tell you, this store would be great if everything would actually ring up for the extra 70% off. Like, I would go back to this store if everything actually ring up for the extra 70% off. Because this rung up 81 cents. This rung up 69 cents. Like, and I got this messy, the messy bottle one too, because yeah, I just needed 2 L'Oreals and these was the only 2 that was ringing up. And they only had 2. This rung up like 90-something cents. So do you know how much overage? Like, I was like, oh my, and then this is not on sale. This is not a clearance item. It's just that I was in the real and I had to get something to cover. So I got 5 of these finished tabs. No, they ain't on clearance. I got this. And then I got all the Viva pop-ups. I love the Viva pop-ups because I like my kids to use these instead of my paper towels. So this was great for me. And then I got the 2 Garnier because it's a 4 off for 2 coupon for that. And then the L'Oreal, I got 2 of those because it's a overage. Basically, I'm putting all these shampoo in a bundle and I'm going to sell it just like that. And is because I don't really need it or anything. So let me see, can I get my notebook so I can tell you where these coupons at, which I think I told you all of them except the Garnier. Okay, so you already know the L'Oreal shampoo is in the January 20 Retail Me Not. Okay, I told you about the pop-ups. That's in the January 6 Smart Source. The finished tab is in the January 6 Smart Source. The Garnier Fructis is in the January 27 Retail Me Not. So those were the main coupons that I used. I think my digital for my Gain came off also. So after all that nice beautiful overage, I was only able to use 5 50-cent coupons, of course, because their coupon policy is 5 5 like coupons. So I only used 5 of the Viva pop-up coupons. I used 5 of the Finish tab coupons. And I used 1 of the 4 off for 2, and then 1 for the L'Oreal, and then 1 4 off for 2 for the Garnier, and additional for this game. So after all of that, you can see how they rung up for 81 cents, and yep, I cleaned the store out. After all of that came off, as you can see, all of this rung up now. Nothing had to be keyed in because they don't key nothing in over there. So all this rung up. So after everything was said and done, this was my total. 78 cents was my total for all of this. So they told me to come back tomorrow to see if some more of their actually clearance stuff rings up. I might take the trip. I don't know, because it is a little ways, and I don't like the back roads that they take me to get there. But anyway, I hope this helped y'all. I didn't really go for the body wash and stuff like that because I have tons of it and I really don't need it. I just wanted detergent and toilet paper. And if I could find that sparkle, my world would be set. So I'm going to see, can I come up with a 5 off of 25 off digital scenario. I'll probably work on that tonight. I might. But anyway, this is Short Mama 757 couponer. Please tell me if you finding any of these good deals. If you doing, how you doing during the clearance. I will be going live tomorrow to discuss the clearance. So I might not put this stuff away until we discuss the clearance tomorrow. We will be discussing the clearance tomorrow, probably evening. Okay, so please like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all want me to go live tomorrow to discuss the clearance, please let me know. Please like, comment, and everything else, all that good stuff. Bye.